welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is episode 346. If you are a new viewer, thank you so much for stopping by. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and click that little red subscribe button down below. Every time we hit 100 new subscribers, I do a giveaway, and we're about 25 people away from that. So yeah, if you haven't already, please click that little subscribe button. And if you are a longtime viewer, thank you so much for coming back each week. I appreciate it, and you guys are my yarny friends. And let's get started with what I've been working on this week. The first thing, I am still restocking from my last craft fair. One thing I actually sold out of at the craft fair were whales. So here they are. I like their little tail fins, and then they have little side fins. And this was a tutorial on YouTube. Her name was Danielle L. I'll try to find the tutorial. If I can find it, I'll put a link down below. So yeah, I have 5 little whales. So, and that's how many I had at the last craft fair, and I actually sold out of them. So yeah, we'll see how we do. So that was the first thing. And then I had seen a picture of this particular pattern I'm going to show you next. And so then I just kind of winged it and went on my own. Now the craft fair that I'm going to be doing next falls on the 21st of October. Kim and I will be doing that one. So it does fall close to Halloween. Now I don't celebrate Halloween myself, but I know kids go trick-or-treating. So we have a little black cat tote that they could put their candy in. Or if it's a little girl who just happens to like little cats. So yeah, this was made from some leftover yarn that I had. And I've thought about making one like a little pink cat or something like that, you know, more like a Hello Kitty type of thing. I just haven't gotten around to that. But this was simple. It's double crochet. And like I said, I just kind of winged it based on a picture that I saw. So I did not make it adult size because I don't see too many adults carrying a little kitty cat tote. And then that's my finished objects, and then I have my works in progress. So we'll move to knitting. I finished this, I think last week. Yeah, I was about halfway through this color last week. So I have just changed color again, you can see here. So I'm now in this darker brown, and it will be mixed with this color, with the dark brown. So it'll be starting to repeat this color combination again. So this is the 4 colors that will be repeated throughout. So yeah, that's where I am at this point. And the collar, it does not go like this. It actually goes like a tube around like this. So I have to repeat this a few more times yet. So it's double thickness. That way when you put it on, if it flips inside out, you don't see this, which is where all of the floats are. Because in order to do color work like this, you literally are carrying 2 strands behind all the time, and you are knitting from, the yarn is coming in from 2 different directions. So you have yarn coming in on your left and on your right. So yeah, you're kind of, see if I can demonstrate here. You're holding it like this, and you're bringing yarn in both sides onto the right needle. So I've seen some people who actually do it holding both strands in one finger. I can't do that. That would mess with my tension too much to do that and just pick up the color I need. And I tend to interlock as many of my stitches as I can. So you can see on the back here, you can see where some of these are interlocked. I don't like my floats to go too far, so I do interlock them across the back. And all that means is if you have floats that extend too far across the back, it's real easy to get them too tight, and then the front of your work puckers. So yeah, that's why I do that. So that is this project that I'm working on. And then the other project I have been working on I am making another virus shawl, and these are in fall colors. This is Shawl in a Ball, and the color is Peaceful Earth. So it's all earth tones, and there's some pretty greens. There's actually a gray in here as well. There you can see it. And like a brown. And here you can see some of the green. And there's some golds in here as, here you can see some of the greens and the golds in here. So let me show you what it looks like so far. I'd hoped to get this finished, but I didn't. I got busy making a kitty cat tote. So here it is so far, and I love the colors, and it's really pretty in that the gold, it didn't pull funny. It literally ended. The gold went. I did not do this on purpose. The gold runs from one end to the other and then stops. So yeah, I really like this, and I like the way the colors are. And I think because this is going to be a fall craft fair, I think this might sell well because it is all in fall colors. I might have to make one for myself because I do have a second skein of this yarn, so we'll see. If it doesn't sell, it might come to live in my shawl drawer. So those are the projects that I have been working on. What have you been working on this week? So what have I been reading? Well, if you missed Wednesday's video, I will put a link for it right here. I talked about what I got from when I retired and some of the jewelry that I got when I retired, which I talked about, and I'm wearing it right now. But I had been reading, I ordered a bunch of books through my library because that was their gift to me, was I could order some books. So I have been reading Gillette Castle, which is one of my favorite places. I have been here before, and it's neat to read more about the history. So I've been working on that. But in the process of this, one of the books I showed is this one. It's a pretty thick book. It is Complete National Parks of the United States. It is published by National Geographic, and the author is Mel White. And a lot of you were interested in this book and said you really would like it. I mean, it's got some gorgeous pictures in here. It has information by region, and then it shows all the different national parks in the United States. I mean, look at that. Yeah, there are some pretty pictures in here. And some of you were really interested, and you were like, oh, here's out west. It's a pretty coffee table book, or you could frame the pictures, or, you know, it just tells a little bit about each park and where it's located and the history. And like here's a cave. So I did find a link on Amazon to this book, and I will put that link down below in the description box if you're interested. This one, I'm not sure if it was new or used. I think, looking at the price, I think I got this used, but this was like brand new. But they do have some used copies as well that you can get. And I think some of the used copies were under $10. So Anyway, I will put the link down below if you want to check it out, because several of you were like, oh, we got to get that one. So just want to let you know where you can find it from. So anyway, I will put a link to it, like I said, down in the description box. Now Wednesday's video is going to be a tutorial for broomstick lace. Now if you're not sure what broomstick lace is, it's kind of a combination between crochet and Tunisian crochet, but you use a knitting needle as the quote broomstick. You could use a broomstick, but it's easier to use a knitting needle because it's got a point on the end. But you use one of those real big, thick, fat ones. So yeah, that will be Wednesday's video. It will be a tutorial. It's very easy. Don't let the term lace get you a little leery of it, because if you can do a chain stitch, you can do this. It is super, super simple. But it really looks pretty, and it makes real lacy looking baby blankets that work up really, really quick. So yeah, that will be a demonstration on Wednesday. Now, next Saturday and the following Wednesday, I am going to be taking a little break, so there will not be a video next Saturday or the following Wednesday. There will be one this Wednesday, that'll be the broomstick lace, but the following Wednesday, that week, I'm taking off. And you'll find out shortly. So anyway, I will be taking off those couple days just for a little break. So yeah, you'll find out about it later. So that is what I have today, but now it's time for... Now in our Come and Get It section, there's a couple of sales that I am aware of. The first one is Lion Brand. Lion Brand is running this sale through 9/11/23, which is Monday. Sorry, my calendar's over there. I had to look and see. So they're running this through Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You buy 2 skeins. It's on select yarns, but it's a lot of yarns to choose from. You buy 2 skeins of yarn, you get the 3rd one free, and you can mix and match. You just add them in multiples of 3. So in other words, you do not have to buy you don't have to buy all 3 of Vanna's Choice. You could buy 1 Vanna Choice, 1 Wool Ease, 1 another, you know, you can mix and match, but you buy 2, get 1 free. You don't need a coupon code to do this. The discount just applies as soon as you add multiples of 3 into your cart. So again, that is buy 2, get 1 free. Knit Picks is their yarn of the month is Swish, so it's 20% off of their Swish yarns. Say that fast 3 times. So 20% off of their Swish yarns, and they are also running an end of summer sale. It's save up to 30% on their cotton yarns. So if you want to get some cotton yarns to stock up for next year or for dishcloths and stuff, now's the time to do it from Knit Picks because they have 30% off. You don't need a coupon code for those. You can just click on the links down below and it'll take you over to it. And then lastly, this other sale I know about is over at Lovecrafts. They are having 35% off of their best sellers, which means their best selling yarns. 35% off, and in their clearance section they have up to 75% off. So there's some good deals to be had over in the clearance. I always check the clearance section first. Cheap should be plastered on my forehead because, yeah. That's what I look for. My son and my husband lost me in a store years ago. This when my son was younger and still living at home. And they couldn't find me, and my son was like, look for mom in the clearance section or it attracts her like a bug to a light. and that's where I was. They found me there. But anyway, what can I say? I like a deal. So that is what I have got for you this week. And I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you again on Wednesday for the broomstick lace tutorial. Thanks again for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps the analytics. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody.